That's right, Stephen Thompson went to jail. Your friendly neighborhood Stephen Thompson actually went to jail one time, which is hard to believe because the dude is squeaky clean. However, it's true, he did go to jail for what was originally categorized as trespassing and exposure. So the way the story goes down is that Stephen was hanging out near Simpsonville, South Carolina with 3 girls from his town. An important thing I want to point out here is that it was Stephen, one guy, with 3 girls. At some point in the night, one of them wanted to spice things up a little, and she had the devious idea of skinny dipping in the local public pool. Being the upstanding citizen that Stephen is, he was a bit apprehensive and said, "Well, I'm not sure, can we get into trouble?" Clearly, he wasn't picking up on the signs. The 3 girls looked at him, and that's when it clicked. The welterweight was about to have a 3-0 night. They traveled a little over a mile to get to the location. Stephen was the first one to jump the fence, and then he helped the 3 other girls jump the fence as well, like an absolute gentleman. Very quickly after that, Stephen and the girls stripped down and they jumped in. But that's when disaster struck because blue and red lights started flashing and there was yelling from the distance. They got out of the pool, and just as they were finishing putting their clothes back on, a couple of cops slapped handcuffs on all 4 of them. When getting put into the patrol car, Stephen apparently asked, "How'd you know we were here, sir?" Allegedly, the public pool was vandalized a week earlier, so the owners put cameras up, and that's how they knew the 4 of them trespassed. They were brought down to the station and questioned. The 3 girls were able to go, but unfortunately, Stephen, being the only guy in the group, had to stay for 2 days. Lucky for everyone in the jail, he didn't have to fight anyone during those 2 days. After the second day, the owner decided not to press any charges and Stephen was free to go. Also, his 2-day stint in prison gives him significantly more street cred than most other people on the UFC roster.